You think we're gonna beat all these games?
Nope.
Backlog boys.
No, probably not. Oh, hey.
Welcome.
Did you see that eyeball?
Yeah, it's very unsettling. It's like a cat butthole.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's get that off the screen. I can't unsee it now.
So Vaughn did some tech in between episodes
Dude,
here.
I did some spicy tech.
He's going to do a little skirmish with this zombie guy. And he was on the other blue dot on the map.
Yeah.
If you remember from last week.
Adless Plains.
Yes. And Vaughn said that map perpetually has the fog mechanic, which we don't like.
That was where we lost...
That was where we lost Colm. Yes. Somebody snuck out of the fog and just... So yeah, what Vaughn did, he did a little Mario 3 tech where he like went into a level and exited to make the guy move like a little hammer bro. And it worked.
It did work. To my delight.
You're gonna have to tell me about this little beast unit that the enemy has here.
Beast unit.
Yeah, there's like a wolf thing down there.
Oh, that is a wolf.
Monster.
Mouth dog.
Mauve Doog. That's a weird name.
So this is part of the creature army.
Yeah.
Just another one.
Figured that much.
Mostly entombed. Oh, is that it? Is all these? Oh, these.
And there's some,
and then a
some
couple
more
dogs.
Puppers. Oh, there's a spider.
Dude, Tom would love that.
Tom. Yeah, I'm sure.
All right, but this shouldn't be too bad because look, these guys have horrible
Oh, it's
speed.
clearing out, folks.
You getting rid of it?
It's clearing out, yeah. I'm starting to feel like my voice sounds somewhat normal. Again. Which is a great feeling.
Natasha. Who else we want? We're gonna get Joshua. Did he pick friends? Yeah. I
Erica?
think Ford's in good shape. Oh yeah, he's doing pretty well.
Or are you going to not bring Erica to like focus on other characters?
Yeah, because she's required in every chapter, so this is the only chance you have not to use her. So we can kind of maximize.
So this is a not required fight for anyone that's wondering.
Yes.
Vaughn's trying to just get us some experience for the characters that need it. With what I presume is a little bit easier fight.
Yeah, and you can retreat at any time, which really...
Oh, unlike a chapter fight?
Yeah.
Gotcha. And so if you get into danger, you can just dip out of there.
As soon as like you realize, oh, that person will get killed next turn, you can just you can just dip.
And you get to keep all the experience.
Yep.
That's nice.
It is nice.
That's super handy, actually.
Yeah, that's why people say...
Yeah, Ford, you want to go? Huh? Huh? You looking at me?
Oh my God, Ford.
Just the most grim-faced man.
That's why people say, oh my God, this is the easiest Fire Emblem.
Because you can exploit like that?
Yeah. And Fire Emblem 7, the one with Ellawood and Lyn, did not have...
Retreating?
That. Well, it also didn't have this. You couldn't do battles like this at all. There was no.
Yeah.
There's
no map.
Yeah, there's no map.
Yeah, that's why that game killed me.
Yeah, well, that's what
I was waiting. I was waiting for this. I was waiting for these like management screens, and I was just like, man, when is it gonna happen? It's like chapter 10,
and it just keeps pushing you through.
And you just keep fighting over and over and over, and all my weapons were broken.
Dude, that game's not for the faint of heart, man. For the
I did not know what I was getting into.
Yeah. Especially like you'd think like, oh, okay.
If I had known up top, I would have played the game very differently.
The game's just called Fire Emblem. It must be,
there
must be some sort of introduction.
Yeah.
There must be.
Nope.
You just get thrown right into
rock and roll.
Yeah. But we look like we're ready here. So
sweet, dude.
We're gonna get into formation.
Yeah, we are.
And then we're gonna rock and roll, baby.
Dude, I have this super annoying cut on my finger right now. See that?
Ooh, is it like on your finger? Oh.
Yeah, I was reaching into my lunch bag at work, and my carrot peeler just like cut me real good. I was bleeding, and it's in such a bad high traffic area, of my fingertip where it just kept reopening.
Yeah.
And it just, and you'd have to like wear a Band-Aid even though it wasn't bleeding just to keep it from like getting caught on stuff.
Yeah.
And now it's finally like healed and closed, but I still have this like annoying flap of skin that gets caught on stuff. I'm sure everyone's super happy to hear about all that.
Especially, anytime you have a story that involves flaps of skin.
Getting caught on things.
It's probably a good one.
Yeah.
So here we go. So yeah, anytime we can just go to retreat, and then it's just, leave? Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. And there's no penalty? You don't like
Nope.
lose money or anything?
Nope, you don't have to pay for it. You don't.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty
Pretty
schmoozy.
generous. Yeah. But I this is still one of my favorite Fire Emblems. I don't think it takes away from, because you could still play it like all the other ones.
Well, I don't
if you wanted to.
I don't
you
understand why you would dislike a game because it is less punishing.
Yeah.
Like, so many people like to rag on games because they're too
Like
easy.
ungodly hard. Yeah.
Well, I think nowadays people are more likely to slight a game for being too easy than for being too hard.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this game's for
Well, yeah,
babies.
because something like Dark Souls will get lauded for being difficult.
Right.
And
Yeah, I think we're in an era where people are enjoying the challenge. And a lot of indie games are really hard. Like really input heavy games, especially.
he's got a sword.
But then something like, you know, some AAA thing like Uncharted or whatever, people are just like, this is a movie.
Nothing wrong with movies.
Nothing wrong with movies, but you know, they're becoming a bit of a cash grab.
Yeah. Oh my God, Ross.
You got to watch out for those cinematic trailers on games.
Oh yeah.
If the game has a cinematic trailer, put your guard up.
Well, I think that's the thing with trailers in general. Like the art of trailer making has been been perfected to such a high level, I think.
Oh yeah.
Where like a trailer is not an honest, or most trailers don't seem like honest versions.
Hence the
of
creation of YouTube channels like Honest Trailers.
Yeah. but they're just like it's so easy to make a movie that looks like it'll be good.
Right.
Or in a trailer at least, I think.
Yeah.
But there's people who know how to do that so well that it's you can't if a trailer, you watch it and think, oh wow, that's really good.
Yeah. Speaking of trailers.
Oh, good. Miss.
Did you see the episode 8 trailer analysis where they compared it to the episode 7 trailer?
No.
So basically somebody
Star Wars, I assume.
Yeah, Star Wars. Somebody took the Star Wars episode 8 trailer.
That was good.
That was good. And cut it up and reordered the scenes. Because basically they figured out that there are certain types of shot composition in both of the trailers that were really similar.
Okay.
So all they had to do was reorder the scenes of the episode 8 trailer and to be in the same order as the episode 7 scenes.
Interesting.
And it's like almost identical. It's crazy.
But like
there's like a close
the movie is, or like the content of the
content of the trailers.
of the trailer. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like there's like a close-up shot of like someone's face who's like emotionally exhausted, and then there's like a panning shot of like two characters, and then there's like a wide crane shot of like lots of people, and like just all these things like happen really
commotion.
similarly. And yeah, I think the person that made it was more trying to make a commentary on how trailers are made,
And not
rather than try to
this
like
specific example.
rather than try to like be mean to Star Wars.
Yeah.
But I thought it was super
Did people
interesting.
pan it afterwards, or like oh my God, Star Wars or episode 8's gonna be. So,
There were definitely people who were responding that were like, "Wow, this is super lazy on Disney's part or on Star Wars' part." Okay, Josh, need some strength, bud.
we do. Ross, what do you got, baby?
But speaking of episode 7 and episode 8, and I guess also Rogue One, I posed a question to you earlier this month that I wanted to talk about more in depth.
Oh yes.
And that question was Daisy Ridley or Felicity Jones? Question mark.
Remind me which one's which. Who's Rogue One?
That's Felicity Jones.
Okay.
And Daisy Ridley is
Rey.
Rey in episode 7 and 8.
I think Felicity Jones.
Okay.
Are you in that camp?
Well, I'm in both camps.
Okay, yes. For the record, I am also in both camps.
Yes. It's just are we picking based on just their lovely physical appearances, or are we picking based on their characters and their personalities as well.
I think a combination of the two.
Okay,
I think
that's kind of what I'm picking based on.
And so then who would be your?
And that's why I would lean towards Daisy.
Okay.
Because they both.
So Ray.
Yes, they both have their super charming English accents.
Yep. That was a big. That's why I like both of them so much. I think more than like, I don't know, Princess Leia, or like for that being.
But I could also be biased because there's just more of that of Daisy Ridley than there is of Felicity Jones.
Yes.
There's like lots of like interviews and stuff. Mm-hmm. But yeah, definitely got a little crush.
Yeah, a little crush.
Yeah. To be expected. I do like me some heroines.
That could have been
plural.
Yeah, not heroin the drug.
Yes.
To be clear.
Some female leads.
Ah.
I like me some strong female leads. That good enough for you?
What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something.
Yeah?
It's so hard. This game makes it difficult.
I can tell. You've not been very talkative.
Yeah.
These last couple episodes.
What was I?
Or responsive.
So the trailer thing.
Yes.
It was. So the trailers were structurally the same, but it wasn't.
Well, they were composed of the same types of shots, but not in the same order.
Okay.
But it's all like similar pacing. Like they're all the same length. Because the music is probably the same tempo, so the sync points are the same distance apart.
And did it do them side by side?
They were side by side, yeah. Like not only is it like a close-up shot and a close-up shot, but it's like the same camera pan and it's the same length.
Oh, okay.
You know? And all that kind of stuff. And I guess maybe the guy could have adjusted the lengths of scenes to be the same.
Yeah.
And maybe they weren't originally the same. I didn't dig that deep into it. But it was interesting. Because, yeah, the trailer thing is just, like, out of hand.
There's... Well, because you go to a...
It's like, it's predictable, but you're still like, sweet.
Ross.
Like, you know the pacing of the trailer. Mm-hmm. You kind of know what's going to happen, like, before you even go into it.
Yeah, before even really
because you're so familiar with the
into
trailers.
It. Yeah.
And you're like, oh, okay, here's this part where the screen goes black, and then the music's going to kick up, and it's going to be the action-y part of the trailer. But you're still like, oh, this looks sweet.
Yeah.
Like, it's still working on you.
Yeah, especially when you see a bunch of them in quick succession, like in like a before watching a movie, or like in theaters, you know, where they throw a bunch at you.
Yeah.
And like you'll kind of want to see all of them. It won't be like a point that you make to yourself, like, I have to see all of these.
Yeah.
But you'll, like, after each one, you'll kind of be like, oh, I could see that.
Yeah.
And that's every single one.
Yeah.
Like, so it's just, and you know those aren't all going to be good movies. Like, everyone knows watching those. Like, that's not what I'm supposed to take away from this, that these are all going to be great films.
Yeah.
That, like...
Yeah, it's supposed to get you hyped.
Yeah.
It's like that situation that happens in movies where, like, a guy is being difficult, and then, like, a beautiful woman, like, comes up to him,
yeah,
and is trying to, like, persuade him, and he knows what's going on,
yeah,
but he's still like, sweet.
he takes it for what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna let you do this to me, because you're a babe.
You should really give us those nuclear launch codes.
And he's like, not a chance. But inside he's like, maybe.
Yeah. Or has already decided.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. But he's gonna wait to be persuaded physically. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's what movie trailers are like. Mm-hmm. Write that down, folks.
Rescue her.
Also, you remember, I think that was on this series. You remember the car fire story?
Yes.
That my buddy Adam
told?
Oh,
yeah, the super chill dude.
Yeah. Dude, bro.
Yeah, the dude, bro.
I met up with Adam recently because he had a bunch of...
I probably asked this. This isn't the Adam that I know.
This is not the Adam that you know.
Okay.
This is a guy named Adam that I went to college with. And you did ask that before.
Yep. Okay.
I met up with him recently because he was getting rid of a bunch of stuff, which included some rugs, which I wanted for the basement because I'm currently working on the basement to like set it up for music space.
Which for people, it's like an unfinished.
Yeah, it's an unfinished basement, so it's just like a big concrete room. So obviously it needs quite a bit of treatment to be usable. Oh, she's vulnerable?
Yeah, we're gonna rescue her. We're gonna put Joshua in harm's way instead.
Okay. Didn't know he could rescue.
Based on Constitution, he can.
So any character can rescue as long as the difference in Constitution is high enough?
Which is, only one. You only need to be one Constitution.
Okay.
Higher than them.
Okay. But I went to go see Adam to get these rugs. And while we were there, I was with Liz. Liz was with me and helping me. And I had Adam kind of recount that story in person.
Okay.
To tell Liz.
Okay.
Because she'd never heard it before. And then I
thought you were going to do it just for like your own moods. Tell me that story again.
And then I wanted to obviously I wanted to hear it again.
Right.
But I wanted to get the full picture. Mm-hmm. And so he retold it pretty much verbatim.
Puppy.
Dang. Dude, he's fierce.
Dude, he's got a fiery fang.
Yeah, he's fiery.
Would you say it that way? Even though it's
fire?
It's supposed to be like ferocious, I think.
No, that's definitely how you spell fiery.
Really?
Yeah.
Like fiery as in like on
fire? On
fire.
fire.
Really?
Yeah,
you spell it with the E before the R?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because I thought that this is supposed to be like, oh no, like fear. I don't know.
Like fiercey?
Yes.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, but
like fiercely.
Yeah, spelled like fierce.
Or like fang. Oh god.
Well, fierce is an adjective, so it'd just be fierce fang.
True.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, yeah. But after Adam told the story in person, it totally took on like a different meaning, which was really great.
Like to you as well?
Yeah, because we went to pick up these rugs, and his office space where the rugs were is in downtown St. Paul. Mm-hmm. And we went up there, and I thought he had like 3 or 4 rugs, but he had like 7.
Oh.
Which was awesome. And so it took all 3 of us to carry them all, and we had to park like a couple blocks away. Mm-hmm. And right in downtown St. Paul is where the baseball stadium is, the minor league baseball.
The St. Paul Saints. Yep.
And there was a game happening that night. Nice.
That's good.
Dude, Tana is gunning.
She's coming for you?
For my gunny sack.
Yeah.
And so we were walking down the street in downtown St. Paul, each of us with like 2 or 3 rugs on each shoulder. And there's all these people like letting out of a baseball game that are like half drunk to wasted, you know? And everyone's looking at us like, what's going on? And like, they're all going the same direction. Like
something's going on, yeah.
And so anyone that's not going the same direction is going to stick out. And then also we have rugs, 3 people with just rugs. And then also Adam is telling this super animated story about a car on fire. And so like drunk people at these like pedestrian stoplights while we're waiting to like walk are just like fascinated. Because he's telling this story and we've got rugs and they're just like...
And is it like parts of the story are probably audible to the people walking by?
Right. They're listening in to like the middle of the story.
Yeah.
And they're just like, man, what is going on with these folks here?
Something interesting.
And so many people were just like, where are you guys going? Like, where did you come from? Like, why do you have rugs? Like dumb drunk people questions that are like toddler questions. And it was just a very funny experience. So now my memory of that story about the car fire has taken on like a completely new meaning. And I thought I would share that because it was quite hilarious. Dude, are you gonna get that Wyrm Slayer?
I don't think so. I checked and it wasn't glowing.
Oh.
It's a cool weapon though. So that would be good
against dragons?
Wyvern Riders, yeah. You say Wyvern.
I do say Wyvern, and apparently no one else does, but I'm still gonna keep saying it.
Stick to your guns.
Because I like it. I'm normally I'm a very strong stickler for pronunciation of words. Mm-hmm. But if it's a fantasy word, it's a little more up for grabs,
Yep. Since you don't hear it heard or like spoken a lot.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
and we've discussed this before, how like mispronunciations of words like become the accepted pronunciation. Because that's how
Misintended use also.
and that's how lexicon works. Yeah, like I could care less,
Which
is completely incorrect, but it's the accepted meaning.
to mean I couldn't.
To mean
care
I
less.
couldn't.
Well, now some people even say I couldn't care less.
Right, because they're trying to be
then,
correct.
Yeah, and then they mean it the way it sounds.
Right.
And then the other people mean it the opposite way.
Yeah. It's so weird how like normal that is to hear.
Yeah.
When it's just completely wrong. It's like, wait, you could care less?
Like, oh, well, yeah, I could. It's like wishy-washy.
I could care less about your kid, but I care a decent amount.
Yeah. Like, is that a compliment?
Yeah, you're actually like saying something
Like,
like
on
nice,
average, what do people
like,
care?
Yeah. Like I do have the ability to care less. There was actually a very poignant pun on that common misconception.
Okay.
In fourth grade, we did a play where we it was like a musical play
Okay.
where we all like sang songs with like backing tracks and everything. And I got a bunch of speaking parts because I was like this hotel owner. And it was this thing where there was like all these different hotel owners and each one had like a different theme. And these people were trying to stay in these hotels and they were getting turned down for different reasons. And my hotel was called the Careless Inn. And so the song was I Could Care Less.
Okay.
Because it's like I'm so heartless that even though I'm turning you away, I could still care less. And I remember like thinking it was very clever as a fourth grader. The end.
End story. No more comments. No more question. And interview over.
Yeah.
Pull the mic.
Pull the mic. You just hear it like
Just fall.
unplug.
Yeah.
Just Vaughn for the rest of the episode.
Only me. Aren't these songs great?
They get stuck in your head for sure.
They do.
Because you hear so much of them.
And they're a decent amount of loop too, that they're not like repetitive.
Yeah, they're pretty decent length loops. They're long enough.
And there's like enough sections of each song.
I mean, if you play a game where the loop is too short, like you'll notice immediately.
Yeah.
Where you're like, oh my god. And it just becomes extremely monotonous.
These puppies are fast.
Right away. Yeah, they're
Even Joshua couldn't double.
they're ruthless.
He's got 17 speed.
It's pretty much finally time for Liz and I to start looking for a doggo.
Oh, miss. Yeah, what's the time frame on that, you think?
Probably sometime this month,
Okay.
meaning July. We have to talk to our landlord about our fence
Yeah.
because there used to be an enclosed fence and now there isn't. So we're going to ask him if he's interested in
Closing it.
reclosing it in some kind of way, whether it's just the back, which would actually be better, or, you know,
Have like a gated front.
all the way around to
Yeah.
the front with a gate, you know. So we got to kind of figure that situation out beforehand, because if we're not going to have a closed-in yard, then that greatly affects how we train the dog. So we shall see. But yes, at some point we will be having a puppy shower.
Oh. That'll be fun.
Have all our friends over.
Vaughn gets invited.
I think it's going to be like a crossover with the housewarming party. It's going to be like a housewarming party slash
doggo.
Puppy
Will
shower.
the doggo be there?
No, the doggo will not be there.
Okay.
Because then it wouldn't be a puppy shower.
Oh, I see.
You know, because you have the baby shower like while the
Before
mom
you
is
have the
pregnant,
baby, yeah.
and you get all the baby related gifts. So it's like, hey, come to our housewarming party and maybe give us something for our dog if you want.
We're closing on the end of this one now.
Breaking weapons all day.
Yep.
Are you replacing those? I don't seem to see you replacing those. Are
Yeah,
you just
I'm
sneaky?
by them.
Okay.
Well, and I'm also sneaky. I'm also doing it in the menus at quick attack speed. Just like that.
Yep.
Like how I shook there. That's a quick
I
attack.
loved it.
Did you?
I loved it. Yeah.
Good. You should have.
Took me to half mast.
Like your tent's not all the way set up, but
Yeah. We got one pole in. To get you, that's like the hardest part, to get it started.
who's gonna get this kill? I think you are, Amy.
Have you ever used one of those tents that doesn't have poles or anything? It just like jetsons, just like
No, just pops up.
Or like there are pretty much the same thing as poles, but they don't come out. It's just like
Okay.
built in. There's like a endoskeleton to the tent itself, and you don't take that apart.
It's a good description.
You just like pack it up, and like it packs up like a normal tent would, but it
And so it rolls still.
well, like to like the same size.
Okay. Oh, it is collapsible in the same.
Yeah, it's collapsible to like the same degree.
Yeah.
But you don't have to take the poles out. Our buddies that we were going to camp with last weekend, we've camped with before, and they have some pretty serious camping gear.
Okay.
And their tent is like that, where you just like, instead, I don't remember how it worked, but instead of like poles, it had these like stake-like things where you'd pin down the four corners of the tent.
Oh.
And then you just like grab this thing like in the very middle of it and just like whoop, and it just
Whoa.
like pops up.
And it's just ready?
Yeah, and it's ready.
That's
And then you
awesome.
and then they had like a canopy, so you have like a little covered entrance.
That's really interesting
It was cool.
to me.
And they had like a solar panel that they could roll out and put on top of their tent.
What could it do?
It charges
Charge stuff?
it charges
There's
like
like
a
an outlet?
USB battery pack.
Oh,
So you can use it to like
Like
charge
a
a
power
phone
bank,
or
kind of.
Yeah.
interesting. That's really cool.
Yeah, it was cool.
And is it like a big solar panel, or is it just like
It's
is it
probably
pretty thin?
It's pretty thin because it rolls up.
I see.
But yeah, it's
Interesting.
It's probably the size of like a human's chest.
That kind of thing interests me.
Solar panels,
Well, and
dude.
unique applications like that.
Are you familiar with the company Yeti?
Yeah.
That makes my tumbler.
Yep.
And they make
The
the
super nice
high,
ones that,
super
like-
high quality like ice chests and stuff.
Yeah, where like the ice, because Austin has this tumbler, and like sometimes he'll put ice, like water. He'll have water with ice,
Yeah.
and the ice will be there like
For like 6 hours. Yeah.
in an open, not even like closed, but an open.
Yeah,
tumbler.
it's open top tumbler. It's crazy. And the
It's-
thing never sweats or condensates.
It's wild.
Well, that company also makes solar generators.
Oh,
So you can run a generator inside your house.
wait, what?
Like you get what I'm getting at here. So like
Say that one more time.
like a normal generator is either electric or gas, right? So like a gas generator.
Oh, inside, so the fumes. There's
You
no
obviously
fumes.
can't run a gas generator inside your house. So like if you have like a backup generator for your house,
Oh, dead. See ya,
nice.
Tana.
Tana is, man, she's
She's
doing
coming
it.
for you, man.
She's coming for me. If you have a gas generator that's like a backup if your power goes out or something, it's got to be outside the house. But the solar generator doesn't. You could put it in like your basement
Wow.
or some kind of like utility area, and then the solar panel that it takes energy from would be outside the house, presumably on top of the house. So it's like a major, like basically, if you invested in those, holy smokes, that was a lot of experience.
Yeah, that was an entombed. So
Oh, that was like the main guy.
I think so.
Nice.
She needs health, so that's good.
Yeah, that is good.
Any HP we can get from her.
But yeah, basically with these solar generators, you could try to, get rid of your electricity altogether. If you bought like a big enough one. Because we're going to start carrying them at the store. They're going to do like a special event
Okay.
where the company's going to come in and like feature a
And
bunch
it
of
is
their
Yeti.
products. And it is Yeti.
Okay. It's not like an op. Okay.
And this lady came in and she like wanted to know when they were coming and what all they were going to have and what the prices were and everything. And it seemed to me like she was trying to she was going to get their like biggest generator and she was just going to try to run her whole house off of it.
Okay.
Which I don't know if that's viable for one of them.
Yeah.
You might need to buy
Only
like three
24 attack.
or four. Oh, the speed is really strong.
Speed's really strong.
Dang, dude.
So we're gonna put someone in this path with.
But yeah, it'd be cool to buy like solar and wind generators for your house and just make your own electricity.
Yeah. Solar, I like solar a lot. I just wish we were at a point where it wasn't coal that was, well, I guess no. Electric things. That's the problem with electric things. When like you
so much of our electricity is generated by coal.
That when
burning.
you use that if you have like an electric car, like a Tesla or something, it's still being driven by coal essentially. It's just not
because that's what they're using to make the electricity.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
So in a way, solar. Actually, solar is like the opposite of that because there is no middleman, making that energy.
Yeah. Or wind.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's the premise. That's why I am most attracted to those two, because it's like I make my own power. Nobody else worry about me for me. Therefore, I don't give you my money.
Yeah. Well, and it's not like a roundabout endorsement of the thing that you're trying to get rid of, which is like, if you're buying electric things, you're indirectly still using coal, and they're indirectly endorsing it.
Oh,
I
see. Yeah, I see what you
consumption
mean.
of like power.
Come on, Ross. Speed's gonna take several hits, right, to kill?
Oh, I think he got one hit on him. Yeah, okay. So he's at 20.
Oh, he's 20. Okay.
So one more from Ross, and can she reach? No. So we'll do one more from Ross.
Can you move him after he acts?
Oh, critical. Bye-bye.
All right.
He's gone.
All right, Ross. Let's see it.
We'll take it. Let's see his speed, Ross, please.
Yeah, you got it. And luck. Dude, his luck is so high.
Was it?
16.
Oh, wow.
That's like the highest of like any character I think we have.
Probably. Yeah, that's...
Oh, 18 for Tana.
Was it?
Oh, no, I was looking at speed.
Speed.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, she's fast.
Tana is gunning.
She's coming for you, man.
She's coming for the spot.
She knows
She's pretty much there. I'm just giving Lute and Naomi a chance to
shine,
to do something amazing, to steal it from her.
Okay.
Like Tana is the front runner.
Okay.
But
she's at the head of the pack. But
but
still,
Lute and Naomi are still on the ballot.
There's still room,
there's still a chance for an upset.
For a comeback.
Yeah. Okay. There's still a chance for an upset.
I like that.
Yeah.
Keeps it interesting. Well, yeah. Everyone. Okay. You don't always want to see blowouts all the time.
Yeah.
Sometimes you want it to be.
And like
close.
As quickly as I would choose Natasha,
she's in the running?
I mean, she's kind of, I don't know. I want to choose like a heroine, like a warrior.
Okay. Someone who fights.
I feel like if I choose Natasha, it's
someone
just
who gets
like
their hands dirty.
Like if I choose Natasha, it says something about me.
Oh. I see.
But I would be so lovely to Natasha.
Okay.
We could make it together.
So she's like a safe pick.
Yeah.
In a way.
She's a safe pick. She's a bit of a bro choice.
Ah, I see. 14. What's her speed?
Because she's just like the cute healer girl. That's always the love interest in every game.
Yep.
She's like a grown-up version of Colette from Tales of Symphonia. So.
I wouldn't know who that is.
You've never played Tales of Symphonia, have you?
Nope. But like, is she like a visible outside of the game, like as a representation of the game?
Not really. The only character you're gonna see outside the game is Lloyd.
Okay.
But him and Colette were our best friends.
Okay.
And they're like the relationship story of the game.
Okay.
Where they're like struggling to decide if they are just friends or more than friends.
Yeah.
And she like cares about him a lot and wants him to not be in danger, but he has to fight to, protect her and to, accomplish what he wants to accomplish. Pretty well written, balanced from what I remember.
Okay.
Fantastic game. Oh, we're shopping.
We are.
We're shopping.
Because we need an iron sword.
Frederic shopping.
We need an iron bow.
Okay.
I think that might be it.
Okay.
We get a few new Oh, we need 2 iron swords. So we'll get 1 more. We get a few new characters in the next chapter. Spoiler alert.
Nice, dude. You're full.
Oh, that it'll send it to the convoy.
Nice.
So,
Do other Fire Emblem games have that?
convoy, or
Like if your character inventory is full, do you have somewhere else to put stuff? Or are there some that just
Yes.
limit you to what you can carry?
some of them have it so that. So in Fire Emblem 7, there's a character that does that for you. Like that person is a character who holds on to that a lot. So if you don't bring that person,
Oh, but-
I think it won't send. You'll just drop it.
Huh.
You'll lose it.
Okay.
And for the same thing in certain chapters, like the Ephraim chapter that we did a while back,
Yeah.
where we had to, where it's just Ephraim, Orson, Kyle, and Ford. That was, what am I doing? I was gonna do something.
I don't know. Ocean Seal?
Oh yeah, we can put that away.
What does that do?
So that promotes pirates and thieves.
Oh, cool. What promotes into thief?
Nothing promotes into thief.
Oh, you have to find them as a thief.
Yep.
Ripcomb.
Yeah. It's. We're gonna miss out on a couple more things.
Thief promotes into assassin?
assassin or Myrmidon or Swordmaster maybe. No, assassin or rogue.
Okay, and then a Myrmidon can go to assassin or
Swordmaster.
Swordmaster.
Yes.
That's cool how there's like some overlap.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's more than one way to get a assassin.
Yeah. Okay, so we're not using Kyle in the next chapter. He's too slow.
Oh.
We are. Let's see.
Are there any AoE attacks in this game?
Area of effect?
Yeah. Or like you can hit more than one target at a time?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so. I think that's only in. There's stuff like that in Advance Wars,
Yeah.
but not.
A lot of strategy RPGs have it.
Do they?
Yeah.
Like Final Fantasy Tactics?
Yeah, tactics, it'll be like if there's two characters in like a diamond shape and there's an open square in the middle, you could like cast a spell on the empty square
And get all four of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that kind of thing.
Here, we can just.
There's like splash damage.
We can get through the dialogue of the next chapter. If we.
Before we cut it off?
Yeah.
Okay. And then we'll start it right on the fight.
Yep.
That sounds cool.
Get it all set up.
Nice.
More trouble in Carcino.
We're gonna see Pablo.
We are.
Nice.
Can you give us his voice again?
I could try to do that, man. Carcino's troops stopped
man.
Bransanis, blocking his way to Jehan. With soldiers occupying the road forward and back, he is trapped in a hopeless situation.
So Innes is a sniper.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Do we get him?
We do.
Nice.
He's one of the promotable or recruitable people in this chapter. There's 4.
4 recruitable people in this
I
chapter?
hope to get all of them.
Nice.
We should get 3.
But
at
there's,
least.
there's a 4th
There's a-
one that
there's a
we
tricky.
might not be able to.
This is tricky.
Is it time sensitive?
No, she's an enemy character and she can kill you. So like if you have to put someone in her.
Oh,
or
so if you basically it'd get too dangerous and you'd have to just kill her?
Yeah.
Oh, I
'Cause
see.
she can kill you, and she has a weapon that's similar to a.
Glenn, could you take a moment to stop banging chicks to talk to me for a second, please?
He is a handsome dude. He's got the tan and everything. You know?
Dude, get him off the screen.
I was gonna finish the thought. I don't remember what.
Crush the rebels.
Understood, sire.
Oh, we got some
There's
wyverns.
gonna be a conference. Oh,
Oh, it's the brothers.
yep.
How come I'm not as attractive?
He's the more gruff version. He's got the scar.
He's got weird eyes.
He has weird eyes. He's recruitable later.
Was I dropped on my head? Oh, the blue guy is?
Yeah,
Cool.
And he is. Wow,
He's really good.
he's really good.
Is he a knight?
He's a wyvern rider.
Oh, nice.
I think he'll be the only one we can get.
The only one that's on a wyvern,
That we can get.
but we'll still have our Pegasus knight
Yes. Yeah.
as long as you don't fuck it up.
Yes.
Glenn,
and they're kind
the
of like
Emperor has ordered 3 cheeseburgers.
Ah, there's the rub, Cormag. That's it exactly. I do like a nice rub. Even if it's from my own brother.
so Glenn is like on to the fact that something's up, something's amiss.
With the Empire?
Yes.
What are these cowardly mutterings?
And it's so then the people like Walter are just going about, or they're like
They're enjoying it.
they're enjoying it.
They got bloodlust.
They like the chaos.
Yeah.
And Walter seems on to the fact that Glenn is suspect.
Wait, is Glenn suspect or is Cormag suspect?
Cormag's just following Glenn. Glenn's the older brother.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying Cormag knew something was up. Glenn knows something is up
Yes.
because he's the smarter one.
And then, well, I think he's older. He's higher rank.
Yeah, and Cormag is more of the, which way did he go, George?
Yeah.
So yeah, Cormag is Lenny and Glenn is George.
Yes. But
Except George was a terrible person.
Yes. And Cormag's kind of also a hothead. Whereas
It was a
Glenn's
sad
more.
book, man.
Yeah, that was. That's
Of Mice and Men.
Yeah.
Hey, girl.
Dude, that's.
If no
that's a
one
girl.
has ever read Of Mice and Men,
That is sad.
it's a sad book, but I don't know. Is that John Steinbeck?
That sounds like a name that's familiar, but I have no way of knowing.
I can't remember if that's one of his or not.
Isn't it common for like
It's
people
a
to read that
really
in high school
it's
and
a
stuff?
really common book, yeah, for school reading. I think we had it in 8th grade. It's a very short book.
I remember it being small.
It's like 100 pages,
Yeah.
maybe. Which is another reason why it makes me think that it's John Steinbeck, because his stories are typically pretty short.
Who am I thinking of?
Where's Johanna?
Johanna is south of Rouston.
Okay. Have we seen this guy before? Purple green scar guy?
Nope.
He's new?
Yeah, he's new. He's Garrick.
Garrick.
Yep.
Tethys.
He's like a mercenary and Innes hired him.
Okay. To do what?
Just to go with him to Johanna.
Oh,
But now
okay.
they're all trapped by Carsino's people.
Okay. So why was he here in the first place?
Innes?
Yeah.
He's on his way to Johanna, and they stopped him and started a fight broke out. So he's doing the old, I'll leave me be, I'll surrender, they're not
Yeah.
after you, that old thing. Jeez,
Wow.
you filthy sellswords. Okay. What are we gonna do? We're gonna fight, man. What do you think we're gonna do? Jeez.
Wow.
So he's like simultaneously being the good guy and like saying, "Go on without me," but
But he's also
like,
saying that he
berating
doesn't trust them for a second because
Yeah.
they're mercenaries.
Jeez. So he's a little.
Is he like overconfident or is he like just really confident?
I think he's really confident,
Okay.
but also I think he's still capable. He's not like,
Right.
confident beyond his means. Melodrama
Melodrama of martyrdom.
Wow. All right. So
He's staying with him to the end.
yeah. So he's gonna tell her to go surrender now, and she's like, no, we're all in this. Blah blah blah. So much now.
So they've just decided to join him because they like his story.
I think so.
So is Tethys a magic user?
She's
Looks
a
like.
dancer. So she
She
can
distracts
dance.
people with their jubblies.
Do you remember earlier when like someone or like she was in a house and we went to it.
That
and
was
she was
her?
just like, yeah.
Okay.
She's just like, I just finished dancing for someone. Did you come to see me dance? I just finished.
Yeah.
But so her dance will like make it so that a person who's already acted and ended their turn and is grayed out can act again.
Oh, wow.
They're like refreshed. So
Yeah, I'll bet they are.
So here comes our band. All right, here we are finally.
All right.
So tomorrow on the boys, we're gonna.
Tomorrow?
Well, sorry, old habits. Next week on the boys, we're gonna rescue these folks.
Get everybody all excited. Oh, we're rescuing the green guys?
Yep,
Nice.
because they're besieged.
We're going to get some new characters,
Yes.
and we're going to fight.
Oh, I think this is Pablo. Pablo's up here. There he is.
Oh, how you doing, man?
He doesn't look like a Pablo.
Let me see if you can fight me. I give you my guiding ring.
Wednesday, Super Mario RPG. Friday, Majora's Mask.
Check out the snack log.
Snack log on Instagram.
Follow us on Twitch so you can see our streams.
At the end of each month.
Yep.
And hit us up on Twitter if you want to say hello.
Yeah, if you want to recommend games, sodas, snacks, just tell us that you like our show. Do whatever you want.
Yeah. We can't stop you.
Got 140 characters.
Yeah. Let her rip.
And Beyblade.
See you next time.
We'll see ya.